Good morning and welcome back to the channel. And we're on to our sixth Doctor in the Doctor Who series. Now, this is about Colin Baker, and my opinion, he was given a raw by producer John Nathan Turner. Because I reckon Colin Baker would have done more stories if it hadn't been for John Nathan Turner pushing him out and, trying to squash the series. So for our first story, it is the twins of, I can't pronounce the word. And this followed on from the end of the regeneration of Colin Baker from March 27 to the 30th of March 1984. So Colin Baker started in 84 and he left in 86. So for our next one, the start of the next season, we are encountering the Cybermen and the attack of the Cybermen, where it's set in, they land in London in Earth 1985, and they actually land in Totter's yard, and lo and behold, Lytton is involved. He's working for the Cybermen after leaving the Daleks, and they are out to go on in the underground to find the Cybermen, and they get attacked, and the Cybermen take over the TARDIS because they've got a time machine, and they go back to their planet where they are at the moment because they want to destroy the thing in Mundus and regenerate the cells back. And as you can see, the Daleks on the back, and the cyber leader is different. So this was from 5th of January to the 12th of January 1985, and the start of Colin Baker's first season as the Doctor. Now we next go to the the next story in the season, where the Doctor lands and a villain is trying to do a deal with, and they try to trap the Doctor and punish, and then have a punishment down. And it's that creature right in the corner. Now he would turn up again later on. And what it was, there was like punishment stones, and they turned people into different animal like creatures. As you can see, Perry, Piccini and Brown, like turning into a bird. So the Doctor defeated them, destroyed the revolution, and rescued Perry, and this one ran from the 19th of January to the 26th of January 85. So for our next one, it is the two Doctors. What happens? The second Doctor goes to the space station with Jamie. Space station, don't say the name of the space station, and it ends up with Perry and the Doctor end up landing at the space station and finding Jamie, and the Santans are trying to get the Time Lord to use his brain to make like a time machine. And they, as you can see, the Anglicans on the back, there is changing him, making him human. So what they did that with the Doctor, the second Doctor, turning him to human, and it was affecting the sixth Doctor. As you can see, the two Doctors on there. They brought the DVD out on to celebrate the 40th anniversary, because at the time they stopped making Doctor Who, so that's why there's a sticker saying 40th anniversary. And as you can see, the Centauran plan goes to pot, because they go back to Earth and they try and take over. So for our next one, this is the revolution of the Daleks. Now, the Doctor lands on this planet because he's going to a funeral. And lo and behold, Davros is involved with it. And the Doctor does not know that Davros is making turning Daleks from the remains of the people. And as you can see, there's a DJ, and the DJ is Alexei Sayle. Not a lot of people know that, because he was in a TV series called The Young Ones, a comedy series. So the Doctor defeated the Daleks, because the other Daleks came and they took Davros away and destroyed his Daleks as well. So, and the planet sort of exploded because it was like a funeral parlour and that. And there was two people that was trying to kill them, but they got killed. So for our next one, I think this is the Time Lash. And this was about, they landed on this planet where there was a creature taking power and that, and using a time lash, because they had to go back to 19th century Scotland, and a famous writer got involved because he got an idea from this story, through this story, to do the time machine and that. And if you know who the famous writer is, and as you can see on the back, and there's a creature, because he got this radiation from these aliens, these creatures, and he was turned into this horrible monster. So this ran from the 9th of March to the 16th of March 85. And for our next one, it introduced you to two more villains, the Master and the Rani. Now, the Rani was experimenting on taking people's brain fluid, and it was set in the 19th century, and Perry and the Doctor landed and got involved with this adventure, and the Master teamed up with the Rani. As you can see, the Master at the one side, the Rani in the middle, and the Doctor on the end, and she was out to destroy people, and the Doctor defeated them, because as you can see on the end, they tried to destroy the TARDIS as well. So that's fun. And that ran from 2nd of February to the 6th of February 85. And then we have a jump, because they skipped a couple of years, I think, because I know something they skipped a year because they held up filming for one season. And now we have the trial of the Time Lord. Now this was like this was a season all set with the trial of the Doctor and that. And this first 4-part was the mystery planet. What was at the Time Lords had taken, because the Valiard, who is the person who's the trying the Doctor for this destroying this planet, and as you can see, there's a robot involved, and this is the first part of the season, because the whole of the season was set round the trial of a Time Lord, and this ran from the 6th of September to the 27th of September 1986. As you can see, they jumped a year. And this is the second part, the trial of the Time Lord. And this one is Time Warp. And this is about where the Doctor lands and Perry gets turned into a creature, and at the same time as the Doctor is trying to fight off, and he gets dragged back into his TARDIS and taken into the trial. So Pecunium Brown is presumed dead because they destroyed the planet. And this is this ran from 4th of October to the 25th of October 86. So this was the second part of the trial, and this was episode 5 to 8. So our next one for the trial of the Time Lord, this is the Terror of the Vargan, or rather, these are those creatures, plant creatures, as you can see on the front. And the Doctor's got a new companion. I can't think of her name at the moment. And it's set in the year 2086 on a spaceship, what's a hypership. And there is a creatures on that are killing people, and there's someone undercover investigating it. So this is all tied into the trial of the Time Lord and that. And for our final part of the season of the trial, the Time Lord, the alternate foal. And this finds that the Master comes in. Excuse my cough. He comes in to help to save, because the Vanguard is a different part of the Doctor, like a evil side of the Doctor, because what he wanted to do was destroy the Doctor and take all his power and that. And the Vanguard disappears, as you can see, and he turns his factory and puts the Doctor on trial for hanging and that. And another one of our characters from the first episode of the trial of Time Lord, I can't think of his name. Maximus. I don't know if it's Maximus or fighting the Max. But he helps the Doctor and the Master. And that's where they destroy the Vanguard, and as you can see in the back. And this is the 13th part in the final episode. And this is the end of the season. And this is where we say goodbye. It ran from the 29th of November to the 6th of December 1986, and this was the very last episode of Colin Baker's season. And it was a shame that his season was cut short and they did not, continue. He was pushed out by producer John Nathan Turner, and he sort of left or got sacked. And this is the end of the Colin Baker years. No relation to Tom Baker, but I would have thought he would have gone on to make more episodes and give us more stories about him. He's Doctor. So, for this, I will bid you a farewell, and this is the end of my shorter season of Colin Baker, and we will go on to our next Doctor in our next talk, and I'll say a farewell for now, and wherever you are, I hope you are safe and well, and look after yourselves and take care of each other. And if you enjoy this little video and the talks about the Doctor Who seasons and different Doctors, it will be continued with our 7th Doctor, I think, if I'm right. And that is next to come, and I'll say goodbye for now.